Joining us now, Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican, Louisiana. Senator, the Democrats are not letting go of this. What's your take?
Yeah, Trump derangement syndrome 2.0. Kamala Harris is running for president. Will we expect her to say anything else except that which is most indicting, if you will? It's absurd. The fact is that Barr is going to release the report, or has released the report. People can make their own judgments. And whatever phone call took place between he and Mueller, that's a phone call that took place between he and Mueller. You have the report. Look at the report and decide for yourself.
It drives me crazy because it just looks like a whole bunch of lawyers arguing amongst themselves, passing words here and there and coming to no firm conclusion. I don't think the country wants it. That's my opinion. What's yours?
I agree with that. The country wants us to look about how to lower drug costs,
yes,
how to take care of illegal immigration, how to do something on infrastructure. I could go down the list. And that's what Democrats should be focusing on. Instead, they're focusing on running for a president in 2020.
Okay, let's focus on this, because we've heard a lot from the Democrats, and we've had a hearing on Capitol Hill about Medicare for all. That's their plan, medical plan. What's the GOP's? Can you give me a nutshell plan outline?
Yes, well, I'll give you this Republicans' plan. It's called the CHIP 2.0, patterned after the very successful Children's Health Insurance Program, which everybody likes, Democrats, Republicans. I call it 2.0. It takes those same principles where you give a certain amount of predefined money to a state that they can either distribute directly to the people in the state whom they insure, or the state can set up their own mechanism. It acknowledges that Alaska is different than Rhode Island. It would weight it upon how healthy or the health status of the state. So if it takes more money to take care of the folks, you get a little bit more money. But it judges outcomes. It's just not money going down a rat hole. It's money that you judge, this worked, we'll give you a little extra. This didn't work, we need to bring it up to snuff. It's a doctor's approach to how we should do healthcare reform.
And is it a form of block grant? So the feds get a chunk of money and give it to states, and they do what they want to do with it?
It's patterned after the Children's Health Insurance Program, which is a form of a block grant, but I would structure this upon the number that you insure. If you just give money, there's no incentive to make sure that the money goes to insuring people. The way I would structure it is the way probably your employer structures their plan, in that they go to the insurance company, you got 1,000 employees, I'll give you a certain amount per employee, and then you decide how to insure, not here's a chunk of money and do what you want. This would be per person insured. Are
you actively working on a Republican plan which the president will use as he goes into 2020?
I am working on a plan. I can't guarantee the president will use it, but I will say that I think it's going to have a lot of appeal. It's going to be a pushback on Medicare for none, which is what the Democratic plan is. And it's a way to actually give certainty to states and certainty to patients about things they wish to be certain about.
Senator Cassidy, you're really good at speaking in sound bites that we all understand, and we just love it. Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican, Louisiana. Thank you, sir. Great to have you with us again.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.